Now, there may come a time when you want students to work in groups on their own. Okay, so you may want to assign them a group. You might split them into different groups. You can see here that I've created 2 groups, both for exactly the same time, in exactly the same way as I did it before. If we click through, then obviously I've only invited myself, but you would put in the required tab the students that are coming to that meeting. And then you can copy the link. Okay, you could copy the link for each one, and then you could go to your Google Classroom and you can put it in the stream or you can put it in classwork, wherever's appropriate. And then you can actually add the link. Okay, so I'm just going to paste that in, add link. So I copied the meeting, and then all I'm going to say is, group 1 meeting. By doing it this way, so you can post it on Classroom or you can just send them the email. So you can set up the meeting, post it on Classroom, or you can send the email so that the right students are in the correct groups. What that means is if you do it that way, if you shared it with them rather than them setting it up themselves, that means that you can then go into that meeting at any time. So the students might be working on a particular question or having a discussion, but because you've set up the group and you have given them that meeting link, then it means that you can just click into there and join that meeting whenever you want. So that way you can monitor what the students are doing and what they are talking about. Okay, now obviously there's nobody in this meeting, but if that had been a group meeting that I'd set up, then obviously I would be able to go in and see what the students were doing. So please, if you do want them to work in groups independently, say you've got 3 groups and you want to just sit in for 5 minutes on each one, then set up 3 groups in Google Meet, share those with the students, either via email or in Google Classroom. That way they are in the correct groups, they're using the correct link, and you can go in, you can have a look at the attendance as well, check who's in there, check that people are in the right groups, check that they are doing the work that you've assigned. Okay, so when you're assigning groups or students into groups, then please make sure that you do it so you can join the meeting. There isn't anything to stop students setting up their own meetings, but as long as the ones that we have set up in class time are being used appropriately, that's what's important.